Hi, I'm Matthew Fortner. I'm a photographer based in Charleston, South Carolina. Today, let's talk about what might be the most underappreciated accessory in photo and video gear, the dust blower. I've seen people with film cameras live with visible dust for months, even years. Usually it's just something on the mirror that's more of a nuisance than anything that affects the image quality. With the DSLR, that dust can migrate from the mirror box onto the sensor, but it does become a problem. And with mirrorless cameras, well, that's obviously much more of an issue. There's a lot of dust out there, and despite that, these little blowers seem to go often overlooked. Now, some of us might imagine that our cameras are boxed in the factory by people wearing clean suits, wearing white gloves, but you know what? Even a new camera can come with dust on the sensor. I see it all too often, people living with dust spots on the sensor. And I don't know about you, but I would rather be making photographs than spending time in front of the computer cloning out dust spots. I get questions about sensor cleaning pads and pins from people who don't even have a blower, and some people are outright terrified to clean their sensor with a pad. It can cost anywhere from several $100s to well over $1,000 to replace a sensor. The good news is there's usually a piece of protective glass over your sensor, but you still don't want to scratch it. And compared to dragging a swab over that glass, there's almost no risk using a blower. There's not a whole lot that can go wrong. The most complicated aspect might be with a DSLR. You have to lock up the mirror so that you can see the sensor. Otherwise, you'll just want to have your camera turned off and hold the camera, or lens as it might be, upside down so that the dust can fall out as you blow air. Just take care to not contact anything. There are a few different brands of these, but they all work about as well as one another. So for $15 to $20, you can maybe reduce some service hassle or minimize your time behind the computer cloning out those little dust spots. They don't really weigh anything, and they do take up a little bit of room in your bag, but you can put them about anywhere. And if you don't have one already, it's time to get one. I'm so sick of repeating myself. If I were really tired of repeating myself, I'd get it right the first time.